Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here or you're not, my name is Natalie and today is haul day. I got a lot of new jewelry from a brand that I am now an ambassador for, if I'm being completely honest with you. And it's from a brand that I feel like a lot of people know and a lot of people follow because of their quality and their quick service as well as their very unique designs. And so this brand is called Stay Golden, and I would love to share with you guys the pieces that I have today for you to see. And if you use my link on the screen, you will get 15% off.
Nice.
I will put it down in my description box as well. And per usual, in my description box, I will also put every single one of the pieces that I have and the ones that I've gotten. I've worn them basically every day since I've gotten them, and I've been kind of holding off on doing this haul because I wanted to use them and know how they feel before I share with you guys my thoughts. So without further ado, obviously today's video is a haul and I have quite a number of pieces to share with you. The last video that I did that was a jewelry haul, I did mostly gold pieces, but today my main focus is silver. Without further ado, let's get into it. The first piece I'm going to show you is the piece that I'm actually currently wearing. So normally I wear a lot of gold because the teddy bear set that I normally wear in my everyday today is gold. So I wanted to get at least one piece that was gold because they do have an assortment of different gold and silver pieces. This specific piece that I got here is called the Happiness Good Luck Necklace. There are a lot of different good luck necklaces that they have on their website, but the one that I specifically chose was for happiness because for me, recently, something that I've been craving and needing more is not necessarily safety or anything of the other sorts of the other types of good luck charms that they have, but instead I've been really needing a bit of happiness in my life because I've been going through a lot of things, a lot of stress and etc. So I decided to get the happiness charm. Something that I've been noticing while I've been wearing it is that it's really easy to stack with a lot of different necklaces because there's a lot of room. The necklaces that I have currently on, my two teddy bear necklaces, they're kind of at odd lengths, so they're not necessarily a choker, but not short. But this necklace is long enough that it actually stacks in a nice way with the other two necklaces that I have. It's also like nice and big, and it's a nice little plate. It's not so big that it's in your face, but at the same time it accentuates whatever you're wearing. The other day I was actually having a really bad mental health day, and I saw this necklace sitting on my desk while I was preparing to do this haul, and I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna put it on just because I don't feel great today. I don't feel the most attractive today. I don't feel the most myself today. I need a little bit of a boost of happiness. And immediately when I put it on, even though everything else I was wearing, everything else about me in that day was not necessarily my most peak, the most me or most pretty, but this still made my outfit feel a bit more accentuated, like I put a little bit more effort. And by putting effort into myself, I actually felt happier. And so as a nice little bonus, if you do use this type of jewelry, if you do use these pieces, it does make you feel like you put a little more effort in your outfit, a little bit more effort in your look, and as a result you feel happier and feel a bit more yourself. This piece, and I really enjoy it. I have been wearing it for like the past like 3-4 days and I'm really happy with it. But this is just one piece out of the many that I had to show for you. So let's move on. Okay, so this next piece came in the same box as the previous piece because they were both long necklaces, so they put it in the same box. Also, let's take a moment for the packaging, guys. The packaging is incredible. It's very durable, it's very cute, the design is adorable, the logo is on every single piece, and it also feels more secure. I feel like when I got it in the mail, the box, the actual shipping box, is not necessarily anything special, but on the inside when I opened it up, all of the pieces were intact, all of the pieces were perfectly in there, and it looked beautiful. But yeah, this piece also came in the same box. It is a locket piece. If you look at all of the advertisements of this brand, Stay Golden, they say all the time like, oh, you don't need a boyfriend, you should buy jewelry for yourself. Get your initial on your own jewelry. I completely agree. However, I am a sucker who is in a relationship. Okay, and I bought a necklace, a little locket necklace with the initial of my boyfriend on it. And so for me, this is a nice way for me to show that I am in a relationship, also feel very proud that I'm in a relationship, but also a nice little gift to him while I wear it. Dainty, but bold, I feel like. It's not so small that you can't see it and not so big that it's in your face all of the time. Also, it feels pretty light with a little bit of heft, so you can tell that it's made of really good materials, but it doesn't feel like it's weighing on your your neck. I actually wore this to a concert the other day, and not once did I feel like I was bothered by it. Sometimes when you wear a lot of necklaces, when you stack a lot of different pieces on top of each other, you can really feel it on your neck. And as someone who does have chronic pain, I do find myself having a lot more issues with jewelry that has more or too much heft. Like if there's too much going on, I get itchy, or I feel like I want to take it off my neck, I want to rip it off. But these pieces don't feel that way. They feel lightweight, they feel nice, they don't feel like they're dragging on your body, but they feel really cute and dainty. Anytime someone has seen me, they've given me compliments on my jewelry, which is actually incredible. And the reason why is because of the piece that I stack with this locket. And that piece is this one. Again, the packaging is incredible, okay? And I've never seen another brand use packaging this way for a necklace. Yes, for rings, but never for a necklace. And this necklace is kind of a choker type of piece with a gem. I've seen this piece all over my Pinterest all of the time. I remember when I was little, I used to pin any Pinterest picture that had a necklace that looked like this with the little green gem. And I know you guys know what I'm talking about because I've seen it like everywhere. And you can buy this piece on Amazon, but the quality is not as good. The quality is not great. But this piece in particular feels expensive. It feels like classy, and it feels like a nice alternative to me wearing my teddy bear necklace, which is saying a lot because I wear my teddy bear necklace all of the time. But this is a nice alternative because I like having something that's closer to the bottom of my neck, because when I don't have something there, I feel a little bit like my neck is naked. This piece is like a nice choker that feels high class, that feels like it's not doing too much. Because sometimes when you look up chokers online, you see a whole bunch of like random like teenager like chokers that have like flowers on them, a whole bunch of colors, a whole bunch of things like that, and it's too much. And if you want something more classy, this is perfect. I think that this is beautiful, and pairing together also, incredible. I've gotten so many compliments on these two together specifically, and I'm so happy to be wearing them. I've been wearing them all of the time, even now with just the regular shirt. This looks incredible. It elevated the whole look entirely. On top of that, I also actually bought a few rings because if you know anything about me, first of all, my ears aren't pierced, so I can't wear any earrings, but I do love rings and I love necklaces. I like bracelets too, but I don't wear bracelets as often as I wear necklaces and rings. And the next up is these rings. And again, the packaging, incredible. I love how they have them standing up. I don't know if I can put them back in that way, but it looks incredible. And I bought 3 rings. One ring is not for me, one ring is for my boyfriend. This is a little star couple ring. So there's 2 pieces. One piece is for me, one piece is for my boyfriend. The first piece that's for me is much smaller, and it's just a little star. And the little star is adorable, dainty, tiny. It's really cute. And it's like a simple piece that, like, if you don't want to wear something that's too big, like if I'm moving my hands around right now, you're not distracted by something on my hand. But it's a couple ring, which is exciting, and it matches with this thicker band ring here with a hole that's a star. And essentially what it is you and your partner or you and your best friend can wear 2 separate rings, one with a thicker band, one with a thinner band, and they fit in together like this, which is adorable, you know? I think that it's adorable. My boyfriend loves it. The last piece that I got is kind of just a little fun thing that I got for me. It is also another couple ring. There is a thin band ring that goes with this thick band ring of a little dinosaur that fits in the hole, but my boyfriend really wanted the star one and I really wanted the dinosaur, so I ended up just buying the thick band dinosaur for myself just because I deserve it, okay? Because as I should. And I think it's adorable. I think it's super cute. If you know anything about me, I love dino nuggies. I will eat dino nuggies while I wear this ring. Like, this is just a fun little piece for me. And I think, like, it very much ties into my character as a person who's kind of childish, but it's very much me. And I love it so much. And one of the plus sides of the jewelry at Stay Golden is that they have great quality. Like, one of the issues I find most of the time for me or for my boyfriend is that when you do a lot of things with your hands, for example, if you're in STEM like I am, or if you like to make crafts, or like you wash your hands a whole bunch of times, which you should be because you're going to the bathroom a lot. But if you are doing all of these things, it runs down on your jewelry, and you should be taking care of it, yes, but there are certain jewelry brands or certain jewelry materials that don't actually last very long, and they're not meant to, so they'll make your finger green, or they'll rust, or etc. But these pieces, if you go to watch any of the TikToks by Stay Golden, they talk about the actual use of what they create these jewelry pieces with and why they last way longer than most jewelry brands. They're soap resistant, they do well in water, they last super long. Obviously, you still need to take care of them. You still need to make sure that you're maintaining them and not putting them through the worst because you know that they'll last longer. But because they last longer, it's easier to do things without worrying that something will happen to your jewelry. For me, especially being in STEM, I've learned to not wear jewelry while I am doing labs or doing other things of that sort, because you don't want anything dangling over your work. You don't want anything to get caught. You don't want anything like that, right? And also, if you wear rings and you wear like gloves and stuff, you don't want it to be poking out or hurting you or pushing into your skin in a way that's causing you damage, because you're messing with a lot of chemicals, you're messing with a lot of liquids, you're messing with a lot of different things that you don't know how your jewelry will respond. And as someone who is in STEM, I've learned that these pieces actually last. They don't go through any of those issues. Obviously, I don't make it a practice to be wearing jewelry all of the time when I do things like that. I don't make it a practice to wear jewelry when I do labs, but on some days I want to. Some days I want to feel a little bit happier, some days I want to feel a little bit better. And on those days, I've noticed, because I have been wearing these pieces, that they actually do well, and I'm very happy about it. Oh, and finally, I also got a mystery jewelry piece. So with every order that you get kind of like a mystery piece. And I also found out that for Valentine's Day, since I did order this around the same time as Valentine's Day, they ended up giving out these cute, adorable mystery jewelry pieces of 2 matching sort of charm bracelets of 1 moon and 1 star, and it connects with this little cute little heart magnetic piece in the middle, and it's so adorable. I actually wore this with my boyfriend to a concert. I wore it to the Pink Sweats concert, and it kind of felt like a nice way for us to feel more connected. And if you know anything about Pink Sweats, his music is chef's kiss for lovers, and it was a perfect place to wear this together. And he's been wanting to wear it over and over and over again every single day, but I've been kind of holding on to it so that I could film this video, which I feel a little bit bad because I let him wear the ring every day, but this I kept from him. But now, after I finish filming this video, I can give it back to him. He is the moon to my star, and it's adorable and cheesy, but I love it. Thank you so much, Stay Golden, for giving me this wonderful mystery piece. I can't wait to see what else you have in store, and I adore this mystery piece so much, and I am so proud and happy to be able to be working with you. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please, please, please use the link down in my description box or somewhere on the screen in order to get 15% off jewelry at Stay Golden, because they are a wonderful brand and I totally and completely support them at the bottom of my heart, and I love to buy from them more. And I am so happy to also say that I am so happy to be one of their first of 100 ambassadors, because they only recently started their ambassador program, and I was thankfully one of the first 100 to get in, and I am so thankful and I am so happy to be working with them. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Please go support them, and please come support me and subscribe to my channel. But I'll see you guys next time. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are, thank you for watching. Good morning, good night,